like work, but you must hustle if you want job. You no finish, they won't fight us. If them they run, them no fit catch up. I know they form say I too righteous. No con they form say you too like us. Me no get the time for the hate and the bad energy. Got my mind on my money. Make you dance like broccoli. Steady green like broccoli. Steady on my grind, oh yeah, what they want telling me. Could deny my fantasy. They want to check if my tap be no wrong. But it they rush well, it be much. Now gotta make my tap be the rush. The kind money we touch, yeah. It they rush well, it be much. No be hype, everybody they crush. There's no darling with us. Jofumi Jackpata, I dey go Ghana. You never thought you dey from papas. Which kind money we never see before. Cause hello me, got me feeling I'm the one. Ajay. Can never take my cake away. Ajay, you can't count my grace. I just did my lane. Me no get the time for the hate and the bad energy. Got my mind on my money. Make you dance like broccoli. Steady green like broccoli. Steady on my grind, oh yeah, what they want telling me. Could deny my fantasy. They want to check if my tap be no wrong. But it they rush well, it be much. Now gotta make my tap be the rush. The kind money we touch, yeah. It they rush well, it be much. No be hype, everybody they crush. There's no darling with us. Cause it they rush well, it be much. Now gotta make my tap be the rush. The kind money we touch. It they rush well, it be much. No be hype, everybody they crush. There's no darling with us. There's no darling.
Good morning, Africa, and welcome to GBA Radio, bringing continents closer to your doorsteps. I am your host, Thembisile Mnisi, on your favorite breakfast show, Sunrise Africa. I'm super excited this morning. I hope you are super excited because that was a beautiful song by Ira Star called Rush. We are rushing to talk to our guest today, who is the PA to the president of God Bless Africa and the founder of God Bless Africa, Mr. Gumbo. Mr. Gumbo, thank you so much for coming, and we welcome you to the studio.
I'm super excited the same way with you.
Are you rushing to talk to me? That song was called Rush. Are you rushing to talk to us and our listeners, of course?
Please, I'm just boiling to dish out what I have today, this morning.
Speaking of dishing out, can you briefly tell us who Mr. Gumbo is? Just tell us about yourself.
Quickly, Mr. Gumbo, that is Mtandazi Gumbo, originally from Zimbabwe, based in South Africa. Okay. I'm a married man, blessed with 2 beautiful daughters.
Oh, wow.
Whose names are Shalom and Shamai Gumbo.
Okay.
I'm a one husband of one wife, anyway.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful, actually. So now that we know about you, let's get to know about God Bless Africa. Please just tell us about what is God Bless Africa.
Okay, quickly. Thank you so much. In brief,
Yeah.
I'll try to be so precise.
Okay.
God Bless Africa is an assemblage of leaders from different countries of Africa.
Okay.
And from different walks of life, with great minds to make Africa great.
That's awesome. Is it a Christian organization?
It's not a Christian organization
Okay.
as such. It's an interfaith. Its main purpose is to heal Africa and change its perceptions through propagating critical thinking and strategic education for self-sustenance. It exists for few core values:
Okay.
love, peace, and unity, prosperity, integrity, and accountability in Africa and in every corner where it operates, even in Gabon. I think briefly, that's all about God Bless Africa. Its structures are well organized and it works in unity as it preaches and heralds unity, love. Thank you.
All right, that is beautiful. Works in unity. I love that. Can you share with our listeners how God Bless Africa engages with local communities and addresses their needs?
Wonderful. Well, God Bless Africa has got a calendar where it operates through the course of the year.
Okay.
There's a season where God Bless Africa engages with the community around through food parcels.
Oh, wow.
It goes and does some researches with its own way or criteria to find out where food is needed. Then it packages food through the support of its members and some well-wishers for its continuity and its progress. Then it goes there and gives food. Also, it goes to some schools to provide some learning equipments.
Okay.
Just a number of things, and it calls people sometimes to come for basic health care, and it engages with some surrounding hospitals to provide some doctors and nurses just to check basics of health. So by so doing, it brings the world together and it brings the communities together, and it gives its service or renders its help out to the community.
Oh, wow. And do these people volunteer to actually help out these people, or you pay them, or the nurses that you give out to the hospitals?
Due to its motto,
Okay.
that it's just existing to make Africa great,
Yes.
and helps the people of Africa, the communities of Africa. Therefore, it proposes with many sectors and organizations to bring people on a voluntary basis.
Oh, wow.
Because it's all about Africa helping Africa.
Unity.
That's unity and love.
Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. Could you give us an example of a success story or a positive impact that God Bless Africa has made in the lives of individuals or communities?
I still remember in 2022,
Okay.
that is last year, we had a massive program here at the Secretariat Office of Gabon,
Okay.
whereby we brought a number of doctors and nurses in Johannesburg. And we had helping out of basic health care, whereby people were checked their blood pressures, sugars, and a number of just these diseases which quickly attacks people in our days. In as much as we understand that most of our African countries, they do eat the foods, GMs food, which might tend to be a negative effect to our people due to many reasons. So we had that event which worked out, and people were helped to understand and know their health statuses so that they can maintain or start to consider what to do next,
Okay.
health-wise.
Wow.
That was an outstanding event which I saw, just to mention one. But the main events, of course, are not done only in Johannesburg. They are done in many cities of South Africa, even outside Africa, for it is well launched in many countries, almost 3/4 of Africa.
Oh, wow.
GBAM is already holding its foot over there.
Beautiful.
Wonderful.
Did you check your status that time? I mean, your health status, that is.
Of course, yes, I did, because I believe that prevention is better than cure.
Okay. So you're not scared. You were just like, check me, doctor, I'm okay.
Yes, I was checked, but of course I cannot tell you
Your status.
Yes.
That's okay. That's okay. We won't force you to do that. So as the PA to the president, what are some of the key responsibilities and tasks that you handle on a day-to-day basis?
All right, as the PA, there's nothing which he can do without me knowing it.
Of course. So his secrets are with you now.
Of course, yes.
Okay.
Not knowing the deepest ones, but those that concern
That are
GBAM.
important. Okay.
I know them. So what happens, whenever he plans something, before he takes it to some tables,
It needs to pass by you.
it has to pass through me
Okay.
in order to be scrutinized, criticized, critiqued, and analyzed.
Okay.
Then from there we see what has to be taken out and what has to be kept as a secret within.
Okay.
Because it's not all that is helpful that can help everybody.
That's true.
Some things are helpful to specific people
Okay.
and according to times and stages and levels of life. So they do come. Now, whenever something comes, we do check together. We see what is to be taken out. Then he assigns me to compose some writings.
Okay.
Maybe I forgot to tell that I'm an author. I'm a writer and I'm an author. I'm a poet. So
You're also a poet.
Yes.
Wonderful.
I love to write, so I do writing of messages which he wants them to reach wherever they want to be. Apart from the secretary whom we have, there are some things which I do write myself.
Okay.
Yes, and then I come to the office, I check the emails of those who want our help, and to those whom we need help too, as the GBAM. Then we respond, or we propose some project together with them, and we have to engage with people. A number of people who are working with us, operational team, as well as to check who is with us and who is not with us. Okay. More like a strategic advisor, though I'm a PA.
Okay. So you are more like a strategic advisor.
My strengths are on that angle anyway.
So do you and the president usually agree or disagree on most things?
In as much as it is normal to
disagree
to anybody or to any people as they work, I don't think no matter how you love each other, no matter how you understand each other, you always see eye to eye. There are some things which we agree, there are some things which you don't agree, but we have come to a point whereby we put a motto between the two of us, that let us sometimes agree to disagree in order for us to go together.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Of course. Speaking about that, can you describe a memorable moment or experience working closely with the GBA president?
Since the time I came in, I was robbed in.
Oh, robbed in. Okay. All right.
Not robbed, but robbed with a P.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yes, robbed in.
Roped. Okay.
Yes,
there you
not
go.
robbed.
Okay.
Right. Robbed in into the GBAM movement.
Yes.
I found that it was still on its foundational levels. So we were there to put the documents, working documents together, putting them up so that it could be workable. It took us a lot of time together with the president, Amos Telegwendro. I still remember we would go some overnights, working the documents. One of the night I won't forget is the night when we went to one of the person who was helping us. When we went there, knocking at the door, the person told told us that I'm not around, and we heard the phone saying the voice, I'm not around. The person was inside. So I still remember that saying, to bring things to this level is not an ease.
No.
It takes sweat a lot.
And tears.
And tears too.
Yeah.
To some extent.
Of course. But that's a beautiful thing. It means there's a friendship between you two.
Yes, we have got a strong friendship which sometimes goes in frictions, but frictions will smoothen our rough edges to continue together.
Let's smoothen the listeners' edges as well by taking just a short break and coming back to ask more questions.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you
Let's
so
take
much.
just a short break. All right. We'll be right back.
Who's the musician? Fato. Who's the technician? Who's the producer? We they do bad things for good reasons, you know. I know you know. And we they do good things for bad reasons, you know. I know you know. We no keep passing, we no keep malice. Yeah, we just wanna have some fun tonight. We are the happy people. We are the world. I dare with you. Location, send your location to me. Then I dare with you. Location, send your location to me. Then I shoot Macham, do you know the truth? I'm not the only person, you are not only two. Say you put the one for water, one for follow, aya for ayana. We are the happy people, we are the world. I dare with you. Location, send your location to me. Then I dare with you. Location, send your location to me. Then I shoot Do you know the truth? I'm not the only person, you are not only two.
And that was Shoo Peru by Kiss Daniels. I think Mr. Gumbo didn't mention that he's a dancer because we were dancing right here. You didn't mention that. They don't know.
I think I forgot. I'm also a dancer.
There you have it. He's also a dancer. You know, we're sweating now. We hope that you're also sweating there at home because we definitely enjoyed that song, right, Mr. Gumbo?
Yes, we did, and I believe everybody was enjoying too.
Yeah. Before the break, you described the memorable experience with the GBA president. Got me very emotional, and I'm glad that you guys started right there together. So I want to know, in your opinion, what sets the GBA president apart as a leader, and what qualities make him effective in his role?
To bring him closer to the nations at their feet, each and every individual has got his own personality.
Yeah.
But most of the people, they concentrate on the weaknesses of the personality at the expense of the strength of the personality. I do concentrate and put my focus on the strengths more than the other side of the coin. Therefore, with my president of GIBAM, Amos Deleguenro, I loved the thing which I call 3 C's with him, triple C.
Okay.
Number 1 is concern. Number 2 is commitment.
Wow.
Number 3 is consistency. I have come to realize that many people are dreamers. Not many dreamers accomplish their dreams
Okay.
due to many reasons. But with him, number 1 C, concern, is the driving force. Why do you want to do it? So he came up with the concern which he committed to it, because it is what that you commit yourself to that brings results. Some people, they dream, they've got concerns, but they cannot commit to their concerns. But he's a man who he has got the dream, that is the concern, the drive, and he commits himself. So number 2 is the commitment. Number 3 is the consistency. Sometimes if you have got the concern, then you commit, but you lack consistency. Whatever you do will just crash
Would
along
fade,
the way.
of course.
Will never go. So what sets him out of all the leaders, or among all the leaders whom
It's
I've
the
worked
3
with,
C's.
3 C's, triple C, concern, commitment, and consistency.
Consistency. That is beautiful. I love that. I love that response. Because it is a breakfast show, Mr. Gumbo, we can't end the show without talking about food, especially African
Of course,
dishes.
yes.
Yeah. So as someone from Zimbabwe, what are some of the traditional dishes or foods that people enjoy for breakfast in your country?
That's a bit, a mixed up person, which is straight from you, but coming to the world we're living, modern world now,
Yeah.
in as much as you know that Africa were invaded in our cultures and traditions by the Europe or the Europeans, so now I will call it Eurocentric dishes
Okay.
which we eat.
I love that.
Which maybe GIBAM has to work out to bring out our cultures or to bring them back. Anyway, in Zimbabwe, as a Zimbabwean, we got 2 major regions, the Matabeleland and the Mashonaland.
Okay.
The Matabeleland is the place where the Zulu people who came long back with Mzilikazi, and they took that place and they called it Matebele land. What they eat is different from the Aborigines, the natives of Zimbabwe do eat.
Okay. Where do you fall under?
I fall under Mashonaland.
Oh, Mashonaland.
As
Okay.
you can hear, my accent is mixed up accent.
Okay. Interesting.
So in Mashonaland, we usually believe in eating heavy foods.
Heavy or healthy?
Heavy
Heavy.
foods in the morning. Our breakfast has to be heavy,
Okay.
more like lunch. Why? We've got a saying that says, eat strong. You don't know what time you will come or what will befall you along the way. Whereas this other side, they eat
Your eggs, like us, do they?
they eat those, light foods.
Okay.
It's a breakfast.
Don't you get tired when you eat heavy foods for breakfast?
I think it is all about the mindset. If you were told that you will get tired,
You did.
you get tired. If you're told that you're going to get strong, you'll be strong. I think mind is the controlling center of a number of things.
Really? So you'd actually eat pap for breakfast?
Yes, I eat with the roasted or dried meat. Then I go in the strength of my day.
Okay. All right. Fine. That's nice. That's good. It's okay. I don't believe in eating such heavy foods for breakfast. But anyway, does God Bless Africa have any programs or initiatives related to promoting health and wellness within communities?
Of course, yes, it does that. That's why we hold some events whereby we call some food and nutritious people who study those things to come and educate people on the importance of health food and
Yeah.
how to balance the food. And we call some nurses to come and just lecture on those things.
Yeah, not to eat pap in the morning. Ne?
Yes, they do talk about that. But you know, you can take me out of Kasi, but you cannot take Kasi out of me.
You. I get
So
that.
we're
of
born
course.
in some things and we cannot change them. We'll continue. Maybe next generation.
Okay, so finally, is there anything else you would like to share with us, our listeners, about God Bless Africa or your role as the PA to the president?
My role is just to help him to make things straight in God Bless Africa. What I can share is what we do here, and what I just wish things to be put up together is that we are Africans
Yeah.
propagating the mentality of helping Africa
Okay.
as Africans. Therefore, may our voice be heard by our fellow Africans. Come to start at a voluntary basis to help our own African fellows. The problems of Africa has to be resolved by Africans. Gone are those days whereby West will come to the East to help Africans. Let us solve our own problems.
Lovely. That is beautiful. So they must join us to make Africa
Great.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Kumba, for joining us. We really enjoyed listening to you and your insight, as well as telling us more about the GBA president.
I could do better than that if the time could be
Allow us.
extended.
I'd also like to know more. I'd actually want to know more about him.
We
and,
could do that.
And obviously, you are the greatest person to actually tell us about this.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
You
I love
see,
to hear that.
you are the reliable source in everything, you know.
I am.
But thank you so much for joining us. But to our listeners, please kindly do follow us on all our social media platforms. We have a WhatsApp number, 073-271-1287, and our landline is 010-023 8226. We are on Facebook under GBA Movement, and our website is www.godblessafricamovement.org. And then we are on Instagram as well, and God Bless Africa Network. So I hope that you're going to be following us, and please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Would really, really appreciate it. You heard God Bless Africa is doing wonders across Africa. And from me and Mr. Gumbo, thank you for watching and thank you for listening. It's a goodbye. Right, Mr. Gumbo?
Yes, let's make Africa great.
Great. There you go. Signing out.
Baby, calm down, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you say I love you, you know they for me, young girl, oh young girl. No, tell me no, oh, 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 oh. Baby, come give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. You got me like whoa, 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 whoa. Shawty gon' give me your lo 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 wo 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 wo. I see this fine girl from my party, she wear yellow. Every other girl they do too much, but this girl mellow. Now in my fine situation, I go use they tell I'm mellow. Finally I find way to talk to the girl, but she ain't no one follow. Who you gonna phone for one? When you know I come for one, then I start to feel a bum bum one. But she dey give me small one. I know, say she sabi pass it down one. But she feeling insecure one, cause her friends go they go my light ring go on. Go they go my light ring go on. Baby, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you say I love you, you know they for me, young girl, oh young girl. No, tell me no, oh, 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 oh. Baby, come give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. You got
reach my house, I say, make her rest more. As me, I wake up, now she did my mind, don't walk. Then one day, two, one of you folk go us. Now so me, I go down, say make we link go walk. As I start to tell her, you know my heart it is. Baby girl, if you leave me, I don't go love again. Because you get many girls, we put my heart for pain. Baby, you feel my pain. Baby, calm down, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you, say I love you, no day for me, young girl, oh young girl. No, tell me, no, 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 oh, 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 oh. Baby, come give me your lo, lo, lo,